Good morning, fight fans. What's going on? I'm Jay Cotto, the Boxing Jedi. Welcome to the Boxing Jedi's Temple. And well, basically, you've seen the title. I'm about to get in on it. I'm just gonna wait for people to get on in. So just chill on, sit back, and let me just give you a little opening here. What's going on? You got Sean Porter talking this shit. And personally, this is exactly why this all ties into almost every fighter. They all tie in with each other. So I'm just gonna break it down the way I know best, which is to tell the truth behind this shit. Peace to everybody that's on the check-in. Everybody hit the like button on the way in if you don't mind, so that way the algorithms can go out. Peace to you guys. Justin Trouble, what's up, my brother? Good morning to you. Top of the AM. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Chris Cord, what's good, Chris? What's going on, my brothers? No doubt, man. Good morning to y'all. No doubt, we're about to get into it. Now, before I get into it, I just want to let everybody know. Uh, I speak unbiasedly. I speak the truth. Whether you like PBC, Top Rank, or whoever the fuck, I go in. I even go in on my own fighter. So this is a warning. So, whoever doesn't like the truth, I don't think this is the channel for you. But I'm just letting you know. What's up, Carlos Mendoza? Papa Mendoza. What's going on, kiddo? All right. So let me just start it off with this. In a way, I gotta blame Tiafimo, even though it's two different people between him and Sean Porter. But this all started with this, with Tiafimo asking for more than what he deserved. Now, of course, he deserves it now, but it would have been after that, right? His price range would have graduated after that fight because he beat Lomachenko, he unified, you know what I'm saying? So now he gets to make the shots, call the shots, should I say. Now, the problem with Sean Porter here is my man has only gotten like what? Fucking 2 mil, the highest, to fight Errol Spence Jr. We're going through some COVID shit, and now you've got Bob Arum, who's basically saying, "I'll give you $1 million, kid." Right? So now all of a sudden, this guy's on some shit where he's like, "Oh, don't lowball me." Lowball you, lowball you, Sean Porter. Listen, I used to like you, right? I used to like you. I used to have a certain interest in PBC. As a matter of fact, I went on record to say that I actually found you to be the highest competitive motherfucker in there. I also I also respected you more than I respected anybody within that PBC. But now here's the problem. Here's the problem now. Your problem is that you came out of nowhere and now you're saying that Bob Arum is lowballing you and you deserve more. Right. Okay. Can you please show me exactly anything you've done so importantly within the sport of boxing? I mean, you did hold a strap. You lost it right away, right? Then people want to talk about, oh, but he fought Errol Spence Jr. Who the fuck did Errol Spence Jr. fight at welterweight besides Kell Brook, who's giving him a problem? A Danny Garcia's fucking finished, and a Mikey Garcia. Can somebody please show this to me? What's up, Iceman? What's going on, brother? Thank you, Iceman. No doubt. Well appreciated. Peace to everybody, man. God bless y'all. Good morning. Top of the morning. Hope you're having your coffee. Now, when you get to Bud Crawford, if people want to say, oh, but who is Bud Crawford for? Well, Bud Crawford has a title and he's fighting whoever the fuck he has to fight because you guys across the street are scared to come over. So now that you're scared to come over, now all of a sudden, here's the whole thing to make Errol Spence. You see, this is what the thing people have to look at. Sean Porter is part of the plan of hiding Errol Spence Jr. from Terrence Bud Crawford until Errol Spence Jr. decides to move up. You want me to show you some proof? Okay, here's some pudding, motherfuckers. Here's some pudding. I called this and I said, watch Sean Porter turn down another offer and go straight for fucking Errol Spence Jr. Now they're talking about fighting again. See what I mean? So right away, you won't take the 1 mil, but watch this motherfucker take like 1.5. Watch him take 1.5, even though it's $500,000 more. It's still. Do you think that he's deserving of a $2 million fucking fight against a fucking Terrence Crawford? No, he's not. We want the fight, but at the same time, we don't want to go around paying the wrong motherfuckers because That mill that he's asking for could be added on to the negotiation table with Errol Spence Jr. Am I telling the lie here or not? So Bob Arum is basically a professional. He is more professional than any fucking promoter out there, and it comes with age. It comes with experience. All of y'all that are out there, oh, Bob Arum's a crook. Oh, he's a crook, right? But you didn't mind watching all the fights, right? You don't mind watching his fights when he brings them up, though. So shut the fuck up. All this bias that y'all got against Bob Arum, but yeah, y'all ain't pointing the finger at Oscar De La Hoya, who done fuck Canelo Alvarez's fucking reputation up and is now chasing motherfucking Ryan Garcia, who he's gonna try to victimize as well, right? You guys won't point out anything about Eddie Hearn, who's not fucking telling Alvarez or fucking De La Hoya, yo, y'all try to fuck up this DAZN shit. Y'all ain't giving us the 11 fights that you said you was gonna give us. Oscar De La Hoya signed over a GGG Canelo third fight, right? Y'all ain't getting on, but right away, Bob Arum was the bad guy. You know what? Fuck it. Let Bob Arum be the bad guy. But understand that Bob Arum is the fucking leader of all your promoters. I don't give a fuck who you are. I don't care if you don't like what I'm saying. The truth is the truth. Longevity, better matches. So now, what's funny is that people used to say, "Oh, you can't make any fights with Top Rank and PBC." That's a lie. As a matter of fact, aren't these fighters the ones talking about, oh, they're free agents, they could go wherever they want, they can make fights wherever they want. But then when a Terrence Bud Crawford steps to Sean Porter or to Errol Spence Jr., oh, I can't go there. You got to talk to me. Really? But yet you make the fights? Really? But yet you can make the fight that you want. Why doesn't Errol Spence Jr. take a look at the whole scene here? Why doesn't he take a look at everything that's going on here and look at the fact that you are a pussy, bro? You are the most pussy welterweight I have ever seen, that I have ever laid eyes on watching the sport of boxing since '84. You are the most pussy fucking, if you want to call yourself defending unified fucking champion, son. You ain't really fighting nobody. You ain't fighting welterweights. What's up, Tony Boswell, my man? What's going on, brother? You know what I'm saying? I mean, think about it. Think about this shit. But here you have Terrence Crawford, who's trying to give us fights because these are the, and this is what's not fair. You guys want to point fingers at Terrence, but you're not pointing fingers at Sean Porter and these guys who have all of these supposed all-star fighters and welterweight, right? So why aren't y'all pushing this? Why aren't y'all saying, yo, why don't you just fight Terrence, bro? You know why? Word up, right? Listen, I'll fight someone for a bottle of tequila. Word up, Chris. You know what I'm saying? For real. Like, dude, y'all can't speak legacy over there on PBC, bro. Y'all can't do that. Notice how top-ranked fighters fight harder, right? But yeah, y'all want to say, oh, but I'm saying, though, that's stupid. They're fighting intelligently if they're not fighting hard. Listen, Mother Machine, what's going on, my man? Long time no see. Welcome home, brother. Right? So really, y'all really don't want to fight. See a real fight. Y'all really don't want your man Errol Spence Jr. or Sean Porter or any of the PBC fighters. And I'm talking to those PBC cock riders. All of you fucking Black Power, all of you fucking people that are out there talking this shit and labeling PBC something as an innovation. And no, you're fucking lying to yourself. You're lying to your children. You're lying to your friends, bro. You're lying to your own conscience. PBC ain't doing motherfucking thing, son. Y'all niggas want to put Charlo. The other day I was on the live. Somebody said Charlo better than Hagler. Get the fuck out of here, you delusional bitch ass niggas. And this is the problem with PBC, pure boxing casuals. That's exactly what that whole shit is. That's why I don't watch anything from PBC. I don't pay for nothing for PBC because I am not a boxing casual. That shit is for casuals. I've been saying this shit since PBC was on the scene. But yeah, you got bitch ass niggas that love to try to troll me and come out and say, oh, but I'm saying though, Jedi used to be down with the LDBC when from the gate, my whole concept was debunking Floyd Mayweather, other fucking fake ass fighters, and fake ass fucking groups. And that's the first thing. So all you LDBC and all the rest of you PBC cockfighting motherfuckers, how come you're not fucking fighting for matches how come you don't want to see your man tested? Because I want to see Terrence Bud Crawford fight Sean Porter, but Sean Porter won't take the million. Why? Because he knows, bro. I want to see Terrence Bud Crawford go up against motherfucking Errol Spence Jr., but Errol Spence Jr. won't take the fight and keeps throwing obstacles in front of him. So when is this shit gonna stop, dog? I'm not speaking on Canelo. I'm not speaking on none of these motherfuckers. Because to tell you the truth, to me, Canelo's rigged, bro. Fuck Canelo. You know what I'm saying? I respect y'all opinion on him, but for me, if I say fuck him, y'all gotta respect me for that and not hate me or unsubscribe or catch a dick in the throat and get all fucking mad. What's up, Billy Sherbert? What's going on, my brother? Hell yeah, PBC, purely boxing casuals. Exactly, my brother. Exactly. Exactly. And if you feel the same way I do, just because I feel this way, I'm not gonna say that you're right, but you're right. I'm not saying it because I'm feeling this way, because I've been feeling this way before anybody. It's now that you have uploaders talking about shit that I've talked about years ago. Ain't nothing new here under the sun for me. That's why I hardly come on, because ain't shit to talk about. So what do? I give you other programs. If I come on here and I start talking boxing, y'all won't like it. I will sound like a repeat pattern because all there is for me to do is debunk these motherfuckers, which I do all the time. Sean Porter used to be the most competitive motherfucker to me in PBC. And what happened? What happened? He got used to the limelight. Now he's talking, he lowballing me $1 million. Really? Okay, so let's just say he gives you $2 million. Watch him say he's being lowballed as well. Tony Boswell says, it used to be about pride. Now it's about the mighty dollar. No disrespect, get paid. But that being said, if you're chasing greatness, money will follow after you attain it. Exactly. That's how Tyson was able. That's why Tyson, we didn't care how much money Tyson was making. We cared who he was fighting. And it was after the fight that we saw his Mercedes and shit. Oh, shit, damn. He's driving a sick-ass car. But we didn't care about that shit before a fight, during fight. We didn't care about none of that. These fucking boxing fans started with Floyd Mayweather like, oh, he got a nice-ass car. Motherfucker, that car can't come in the ring and box. Oh, he got mad money. He throw money's extra. Motherfuckers are gonna be throwing dollar bills at each other. What significance does that have to, and what does that pertain to in any fucking boxing dispute or boxing debate or boxing conversation? None whatsoever. Unless you're talking about fighters who really were showing off back, and the one that started it all off was, you know who I'm saying, Mr. Jack Johnson himself. That was a bad motherfucker. He used to splurge so much that he had white people hating him. Know what I'm saying? That motherfucker was so bad that he had the white women on his arm to the point that it took years later in order to be pardoned by President Trump for the bullshit that wasn't even supposed to be called a crime. It was just, a white man with a white lady? Oh, no. And it wasn't just one. It was many. Jack Johnson was stuffing mad dick and bitches back then. Know what I'm saying? But every time we talk about Jack Johnson, we don't talk about how he used to floss or how he was the boss or how he used to do all that or how he was the first boxer ever to be all highlights and you know what I'm saying, and glamour and shit. We could get on that, but that's not boxing. That's a boxer's lifestyle out the ring. That's totally different. See, y'all motherfuckers like to talk about sectioning off and grouping off and topics and stuff, but you guys never really touch topics that are supposed to be touched. So what you do, you give us a whole variety of shit, a fucking boxing variety shit bag, where we gotta pick it apart and say, well, this don't belong in there, that don't belong in there, this does. And I'm tired of fucking trying to find. I'm tired, not even trying. I'm tired of finding the needle in the haystack all the time. I always tell y'all come here, you're always gonna know the truth. And right fucking now, Sean Porter is ducking Terence Crawford alongside the rest of the PBC motherfuckers that are in the welterweight division. Danny Garcia don't want none of the fucking Terence Crawford. None of these guys do. And I'm speaking of what I'm seeing with my eyes. I'm speaking of what I've received information with my fucking ears as to, Alice Shore is smart for keeping you away from Terence. And then it was the road was laid out. I was the first one to point y'all to that interview with, I don't know if it was Fight Hype or Ellie Setback, where they were confronted. And Errol Spence Jr. got tight and tried to get at fucking Terence Bud Crawford's fucking one of his entourages, and Bud Crawford was like, nah, but talk to me. And that's when Aaron came out and told them they're smart for keeping you away from Terence. Right? And then when he asked him the faithful question, bro, the $1 million question. So when we gonna fight? Well, and he laid it out. well, I'm going to fight Danny Garcia. I'm going to fight Mikey Garcia. I'm going to fight Sean Porter, right? But where was Terrence Crawford in there? He wasn't. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry to tell you, but if you're waiting for this fight, you're a fucking fool. And you can thank Al Heyman for that. See, what Al Heyman is doing is he's got superstar fighters. He's trying to make marquee fighters. He's trying to make the face of PBC, which is Errol Spence Jr. And then down the line, it's going to be possibly somebody else. I don't know. But right now, the golden calf for PBC is no longer Deontay Wilder. It's Errol Spence Jr. You got to understand, they're not going to put Errol Spence Jr. in there because Terrence Bud Crawford is going to fuck him up. I don't understand how you guys like to talk about, I got that eye, but you don't see with the same eye that Errol Spence Jr. is not on Terrence Bud Crawford's level, bro. What's up, Brian? He is not on his level. This is why consistency within the ring, this is why it's good. This is what on top of other advantages, this is one of the many advantages that Terrence Bud Crawford has over Spence Jr. His activity, in-ring activity. Bud Crawford, regardless who's fighting, he's still fighting. My man struggled with Danny Garcia, bro, who was out and about as well. You mean to tell me you're gonna sit there and you're gonna tell me that you actually feel that this fight is gonna be made? It's not gonna be made. They're hiding Crawford. Okay? I mean they're hiding Bud from Crawford. On top of that, you've got Sean Porter being the excuse for Errol Spence Jr. Oh, fight him again. He deserves a rematch. Really? So the WBC no longer honors the 90-day contract rematch clause? Really? The same thing they did with Deontay Wilder and Bermane Stiverne. 90 days, but 2 years later, they give him a rematch. Really? 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 See, I'm not going to come on here and call no fighter no punk. I'm not going to come on here and call no trainers no bitch. I'm not going to come on here and say anything. But what I will say is, you guys are cowards. And me speaking as a boxing fan, there is nothing that you're bringing onto the table for me to actually go into my wallet and say, yeah, I want to spend some money on these motherfuckers. There is nothing enticing me with my observations to say, I'm putting all my observations to fighters in PBC. Why do you think I didn't buy that fucking that pay-per-view? It's not pay. None of these guys from PBC are pay-per-view stars, bro. None of them. None of them. None of them. Not a Deontay Wilder, not a Errol Spence Jr., not a Danny Garcia. None of them. Only Manny Pacquiao when he was there. He's not there anymore, so stop that shit too. You fucking dumb, ignorant bastards. If you don't understand, look it up. He signed under the Conor McGregor's fucking promotions. The same promotions that Conor McGregor signed under is what Manny Pacquiao signed under. He's no longer with PBC, so stop the shit. I can understand another thing, you fucking cockriders. All you guys, oh, Manny Pacquiao's whack. Oh, Manny Pacquiao's a cheater. Oh, Manny Pacquiao this and that. But once he went to PBC, oh, Manny Pacquiao the man. Oh, man, what is it? Because he went over to PBC? Man, fuck PBC. Peanut butter and cream cheese boxing. Fuck the motherfuckers, bro. They suck. Call me racist, call me whatever the fuck you want. Every Spanish, black, and fucking Chinese, and every fucking culture and creed that's in there sucks. There. I made it even. They all fucking suck. You got motherfuckers who pride themselves behind Danny Garcia. Where the fuck you at now? DFGZ 12357 sound like a fucking inmate. Where the fuck you at now? See, I save you motherfuckers' lives when you want to debate me. And the reason why I give you a chance to come on here and y'all don't come on here, but y'all make videos I like the Sisterhood, that DFFGB cocksucking motherfucker, and the rest of you motherfuckers, the Sisterhood at the Yaya Pants Club, all you niggas. I give y'all a chance, y'all don't never come on here. So I got to block y'all because y'all want to troll. But then y'all want to make videos talking about motherfuckers. If anything, I saved your whatever the fuck y'all call your channel. I saved your little bullshit because if you come on here with me, I will expose you, and I will definitely have you shut your channel down. Nobody will want to fuck with you anymore. So this is exactly why you motherfuckers out there with your fucking false fucking narrations and shit. I don't care. And even niggas that I'm cool with, you're doing the same shit too. I already said say my name and nobody fucking say it. Fine. I'm cool with that. Cause I don't like problems either. But now I'm not gonna stand here now and let you motherfuckers keep lying to the public, lying to the fight fans, saying PBC fighters are the best. Or that Sean Porter was lowballed. Get the fuck out of here. You're lowballed. You should go dunk your dick in pussy or something. Ain't nobody lowball Sean Porter. Sean Porter is not even worth $3 million fucking dollars, even with a title around him. Errol Spence Jr. ain't even worth that fucking much. None of these niggas are. Even Deontay Wilder with a strap on. The fuck y'all talking about? None of these PBC fighters are worth a fucking cent, bro. They don't fill seats, bro. And if y'all gotta, I'll give it to you right now. How much did Spence Jr. and fucking Garcia make? Go ahead. I'll wait. 150,000. I'll wait. Go ahead, I'll wait. Because the era I came from, the standard, what's up, Hybrid 95? Welcome back, brother. You know what I'm saying? The standard of being a pay-per-view king was you had to sell 500 to 700,000 buys, bro. And pay-per-view kings always sold 1.2 million, 2 million. Bro, now you just got to make 250. Just make 250,000 buys. You're part of pay-per-view kings. No, I don't think so. No doubt, brother. I'm not on Facebook anymore, Hybrid. You can find me here or on Instagram, man. Fuck Facebook. I left Facebook. Exactly. 200,000 pay-per-view buys. Does that pass as too elite to you motherfuckers out there? You PBC cockriders? Because you'll say y'all know about boxing. Y'all say you're right. So is that the standard? Because y'all like to add them on to the grades. So let's just say, does Errol Spence Jr. pulling more pay-per-view buys than Julio Cesar Chavez ever did? Or Tito Trinidad ever did? Come on. You can't answer that. Awesome. No doubt, Hybrid. I gotta see those. You can't answer that. And if you do answer, it's gonna be no, they haven't. Exactly. These guys aren't pay-per-view kings. And the reason why y'all ain't making it because y'all not using each other the way the previous fucking eras did. I always go back to this saying what Mike Tyson says. We're brothers in the ring. It's our job to fight each other. We feed each other's family. If you say no to me, you're disrespecting me. And you're basically saying, fuck my family's welfare, fuck my health, fuck me. And that's the truth. These guys are supposed to be fighting each other. But what's happened? It ain't got nothing to do with the promoters, bro. Let's stop that shit right now. It's got nothing to do with the promoters. It is the fighters that own the promoters. It is the promoters that just push the fighters out there in their fights. Let's get this shit fucking straight, you fucking idiots. So why is it your fighters being a pussy and not saying make this fucking fight? You got Terrence Bud Crawford being accused of what the fuck your guys are doing. And then you're saying that what Terrence Bud Crawford's doing, your guys are doing. Get the fuck out of here. In what world? It's a hybrid. It's Jay Cotto and 13 on Instagram, my brother. You know what I mean? Think about this, guys. I'm not hating at all. I wish Errol Spence Jr. was a much better competitive fighter. I wish Sean Porter, he's already a competitive fighter, had his nuts in the right place, and not you know what I'm saying, a baggage of money dangling off his nuts. He should just have his nuts hanging off his nuts. But none of these guys over there, because it's all about the money. Oh, it's all about the money. I don't, come on, man. You guys are pussies, bro. So then you guys are prostitutes. You guys are prostitutes. You guys are boxing prostitutes, bro. You guys are straight boxing fucking prostitutes. Can I call Teofimo a boxing prostitute for what he did? Yeah, I can. In the beginning, I did. It was after that fight that whoever he's going to fight now is where he should have got 2.5 or whatever the fuck he was asking for. Not before. I don't blame him fully, but he's part of the problem too. All these fighters that are asking for more, especially during this COVID shit, you're part of the problem, bro. And you're not fucking taking your levels. So then when you meet somebody who's at a higher level and you thought you could take them or whatever, like Deontay Wilder and Fury, what happens? Now you want to make up excuses, right? From indigestion of poison to from ingestion to poison to fingernails or fingers phasing through gloves and scratching ears to, you know, I mean, come on, bro. So Shawn Porter has no strap, nothing on the to put on the table except for his fucking name, which is not really big, and you're saying that $1 million is lowballing you. Meanwhile, you got Canelo taking pay cuts. You had Lomachenko take a pay cut. You all right? You got all these guys taking pay cuts. How come Shawn Porter ain't understanding this? How come Errol Spence Jr. ain't understanding this? How come people who fucking put these boxers' cocks in their headlock and then kiss it, how come you guys don't understand that? That the fighters that you're caping for are not real fighters, bro. They're boxing prostitutes who are getting pimped out. You think that to the whole boxing world, a Spence Jr. and a Porter, another fight is people are gonna be like, we're fucking yep, and Anthony Joshua as well. People are gonna look at this shit like taking pay cuts, that is. You take it, you know, they're gonna look at this like, who the fuck does this guy think he is? That's what they're gonna look at Shawn Porter. They're gonna look at Shawn Porter like, motherfucker, man, listen, let's tell the truth here. You ain't shit. And why is it that, I know why, but I'm just going to ask the question all around. Why is it that when we speak the truth on fighters, these fucking fanboys get mad? And they get so mad, bro. And right away, you're hating. You're a racist. You don't know shit about boxing. Why? Because I'm not taking a knee to the shit that you believe in, that you've been fed? Motherfucker, you're stupid. If there are 10 people in the room, you happen to be the 11th, and all 10 people are agreeing on one thing, and you're not, obviously, you're the one that's trying to be different at the wrong time. That's what your motherfuckers are trying to be. Different at the wrong time. When I said Povetkin would knock White out, everybody doubted me. What happened? What happened? And a couple of other fights that I called as well. So now we're supposed to look at Danny Garcia as a killer. You motherfucking DSG fans with the inmate numbers at the end of it, you guys can continue to suck that dick. Go ahead. Enjoy. That's not for me. That's for you bird-ass niggas. So you think that Shawn Porter is a real top of the rank competitive fighter who deserves more than $1 million? You can continue to suck that dick yourself as well. Because I don't believe in that. Especially now with the economy. Come on, son. This is exactly why PBC should not be respected. Any fighter out there who's going to throw their money in the way of a fight right now should not be respected, should not be followed. Fuck them. Fuck them. Fuck them. I'd rather see big baby Gerald Miller going through rehab than these fights of today. I'm dead ass. I'd rather see motherfuckers rehabilitating than watching these bullshit ass fights. What's going on, Johnny? What's up, John? How you doing? Good morning to you, my bro. Know what I'm saying? These are boxing prostitutes. A lot of you fucking fight fans are standing behind them and just pimping your fucking fighters out to fucking low tier fucking fights, bro. Let me tell you something. This is never ever going to be made. This Spence Jr. and Crawford fight, and that's going to be PBC's fault. All you guys that are talking shit about Uncle Bob, but yet you know that Uncle Bob is the only dude who has broken records in promoting fights. The only fighter that you've known him fucking over, which was already fucking squashed because he paid a certain guy in order to get him out, was Floyd Mayweather Jr. was $6 million that he said that they owed him, but yet that $6 million is what got him out of trouble and what's giving him leniency in life now. But nobody will talk about that one. Bronson K, what's going on, kid? Right? They'll say that, all that shit, but they won't speak the truth. Jeff, what's going on, Jeff? My man, what's going on, brother? So we can go on record and say Porter is scared of Crawford. Spence Jr. is scared of Crawford. And I'm gonna say it. As a matter of fact, Action Guy, you want to say this for me?
It seems like in the world of boxing today, we have nothing to look forward to but PBC fighters ducking. That's right, a limbo party, baby. All of these guys are guilty of what? Wearing skirts. Sean Porter says he was denied, says he's being lowballed, but his highest payday was $2 million. Errol Spence Jr. walking around with his chiclet teeth, saying that he's the best ranked pound for pound, but yet has yet to prove it against other fighters within the welterweight division. So all these guys are a bunch of boxing prostitutes. Now back to Jay Cotto.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Kenny Porter got the best slap in the streets, dog. He got the best slap in the streets. I'd rather see that shit. And don't get me wrong, I like Sean Porter, bro. But to a certain point now. Now he's gotten on the wrong motherfucking. You're fucked up, kid. You're fucked up. You know what I'm saying? You're fucked up. We should do something. Add Bud Crawford's pay-per-view numbers and compare them to Sean Porter's and Errol Spence Jr.'s. Go ahead. And then take a picture on the look of your face and send it to me. Go ahead. Go ahead. Because your mouth will be open. You'll be like, oh my God, Terrence Bud Crawford is the leader of the welterweight division. Holy shit. Yeah, yeah. There are many ways to see that. Just because a motherfucker's unified, that's all you are. You're holding two belts. You're not doing nothing with them. You'll come out and fight Sean Porter again. Then what's after Sean Porter? Danny Garcia again? Huh? Or maybe, oh shit, my bad. Hold on, Johnny. You know, or maybe there you go, my brother. Salud, my bro. There's your wrench. There's your, or should I say, there's your saber hilt. We don't call them wrenches here. We call them saber hilts. You are now a master Jedi. You know what I'm saying? These guys got to understand, man. When uploaders like myself, fight fans like myself, who has been watching fucking boxing longer than a lot of these motherfuckers, even the guys that have put on the gloves, gotta understand, bro. We know what the fuck we're talking about. We see what we see. You got it, my brother. We see what we see. I got respect for people on here, on the platforms and on their channels and shit. But I know truth tellers when I see them. I know swindlers when I see them, when I hear them. You know what I'm saying? A lot of you guys are swindling, and I can respect your hustle. I can respect your hustle. But just be sure that you'll never call my name, bro. Don't ever get it twisted that I'm in the way of your money. because I'm telling the truth here. So when motherfuckers come to your channels and they start telling you, oh, Jedi this, Jedi that, da, 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 if you want to get, you can come on down. But don't be mad when I pull your card. This is all I'm going to say. Don't be mad when I pull your card. If I call you a swindler and I prove that you're swindling motherfuckers with just facts. So just stay in your neck of the woods. Continue to be cool with me, y'all. You know what I'm saying? And I'm letting you know right now, I am not in the way of your money by telling the truth. But now if you want to put me in there, the burial is yours. I'm just tired of all this. Look at people like to, and this is what's stupid about motherfuckers. Marvelous Marvin Hagler was middleweight all his life, the best middleweight ever, right? Held the title for fucking 6 years, undefeated, right? So then you had Sugar Ray Leonard, who was originally a welterweight. So when you go and you bring up the Bud Crawford and the right, same thing with the Manny Pacquiao and the Mayweather. I used to tell motherfuckers, you guys are fucking stupid. First of all, you can't compare Marvelous Marvin Hagler and Sugar Ray Leonard's bout to any of these fucking bullshit welterweight shits. You know why? Because you had one middleweight and one welterweight. People wanted to see that fight only because it was mentioned by Sugar Ray Leonard when he says, I think I can beat him. Y'all was talking, oh, it made 5 years to make it. Motherfucker, that fight wasn't even supposed to be produced because of the different weight classes. But it was Sugar Ray Leonard who decided, yeah, I'm going to take this challenge. Just like Marlon Starling did with Michael Nunn. Just like Roy Jones Jr. did with John Ruiz. And if you want to put it in there, just like Mikey Garcia did with Errol Spence Jr., but that shit made no fucking sense because Errol Spence Jr. could have fought who at that time? Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Johnny says, me and my homie played Fight Night for the first time in forever last night. I beat him 2 out of 3 with Marvin Hagler versus Ray Robertson. That's what's up, John. That's what's up, Johnny. Word up. I love that fucking game, bro. You know, I love all Fight Nights, but the Champions is the shit. Actual facts. What's going on, mijo? ¿Qué pasa? I hope you're good, brother. Good to see you, man. God bless you, man. Word up. My man, Actual Facts, our brother, Actual Facts is in the building. Peace to the Red Glove Militant, 10 players, Rosclad 222. You know what I'm saying? Peace to everybody out there. Every uploader I'm cool with, Mr. Two Hands Up. Peace to everybody, man. Punch Drunk. You know what I'm saying? My man, OG Boogie. Peace to all of y'all, man. And I've got a little special for y'all. You know what I'm saying? I got a little special for y'all. We're gonna wild out a little bit tomorrow night. I'm gonna bring y'all the Midget Spinners New Year special. And I'm gonna run it at 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. because of course the ball's gonna drop. But I'm gonna give you an hour special. So I hope y'all join me tomorrow at 9 p.m. for the Midget Spinners New Year's special. That's for all the fellas that like to bug out and shit. You know what I mean? That's right. The Midget Spinners special, baby. And Jeff. That's right. That's right. My man Jeff, the Midget Marauder, baby. So this is what I mean. You know, look, when I was speaking on Canelo, the other day people were talking about, and peace to my man Glenn. You know what I'm saying? My man Glenn, he had good points on a panel where they were talking about, you know, about Canelo being popped with clenbuterol. But the problem here is, first of all, clenbuterol was on the list. It was on the list as a banned substance. So if it was on the list of the banned substance, and Canelo had that in his system at the time that it was considered a banned substance, he failed a drug test. He was never pardoned or forgiven. And if he was pardoned and forgiven, then my pudding is very thick and it's going to be very hard to swallow. I'm talking to everybody, even Glenn. Now listen to what I'm about to tell you. Don't you guys see that in order to make Canelo, because this is what they're trying to do, make Canelo the face of boxing. I've been the only one calling this out, and people have been watching and they've been noticing, oh shit, there's nothing wrong that Canelo could do. There's, oh my God. Right? Exactly. So now, here you go, where you got these testing agencies moving the bar, lowering the bar for Canelo. So they brought down the clenbuterol levels. They brought down the clenbuterol levels just to make Canelo look good. And that's why they pardoned them. These are pure fucking facts. This is why I don't respect Canelo. This is why Canelo, to me, is a fucking gimmick. I don't give a fuck what happens between him and Fishnet. I don't give a shit about Canelo. Y'all motherfuckers can have him pound. I don't care. To me, Canelo does not exist. Y'all can say, oh, you racist, you hate Mexican fighters. No, on the contrary. I think he's a disgrace to Mexican boxing. How you like them beans? Go ahead, call me racist now. Call me racist now. You clenbuterol freaks. Go ahead. Say Jedi's racist because he said Canelo is a disgrace to Mexican boxing. Watch how people will say, yeah, right, he is. And there's nothing racist about that. What he's saying is he's disgracing his own race within the sport of boxing. For him to sit in front of Julio Cesar Chavez Sr. and tell him there's no such thing as Mexican fight style, and for Chavez Sr. to turn around and call him a pendejo, yeah, that did happen. And you guys still follow them after that? This is what y'all can't tell me shit. Fuck Canelo Alvarez. He's a fake ass fucking fighter who is gimmicked. Bottom line, y'all can say what y'all want. Y'all can say what y'all want. You take a good look at that. The Kovalev fight, straight duck. And I keep pointing people towards the exactly where you can see it. Right before Kovalev got laid out, you can see Kovalev looking at the corner of his eye for the 2 shots that put him down, son. With that fake ass wobble shit. So you mean to tell me a man that comes from the 155, which was held by clenbuterol, this is why he took clenbuterol to cut the fat, to stay at 155. People were caping for this man to have his own weight division at 155, the Canelo division. Come on, bro. You motherfuckers mean to tell me that people aren't placating to most of these fighters? That these fighters aren't gimmick? You're fucking right, he is. Khalil, the man of steel. What's going on, my brother? Tomorrow, 9 p.m. Midget Twister special. Don't miss it. New Year's edition. You mean to tell me you guys can't see this? You guys can't see the gimmickry? Are you serious? But yeah, I see it and I'm fucking crazy. Brian sees it. Johnny sees it. Khalil sees it. 10 Player sees it. Jeff sees it. Tony sees it. Hybrid sees it. You mean to tell us that we're fucking crazy? You mean to tell us that we don't know what we're talking about? But yet you guys keep falling for guys who come up all the way up. See, it's funny. It's funny. Your theories are shit because in your fucking, by your logic, a guy that goes up, he's not going to bring his power, right? This is what you say about guys you don't like. But when it comes to Canelo, oh, he brings his power, even to light heavy. Really? Really? Why couldn't he knock GGG out? But and then right after he really? Really? Let you in on a little secret. After he fought, I forgot his fucking name. After Mayweather, forgot his fucking name. My man was already walking around 180 fucking pounds, bro. He said it himself. Yeah, I walk around 180. I walk around 180 if I feel like it. You mean to tell me that they didn't lower the clenbuterol levels to make this motherfucker look like because he's got power? Because he's got power behind it? He's got, I mean, look at the WBC works real close with motherfucking Golden Boy, kid. Just like they worked real close with Floyd because he brought all the money to Vegas. Remember, he was the green belt champ. Remember that? Remember that? Come on, guys. What's up, Ross Clock 222? Exactly. Ross Clock. Canelo didn't have any power versus Callum Smith. Just saying. Exactly my point. Brian says, I think technology has improved, but the improvement is not natural. Then talking about his strength, that looks unnatural. You know what I'm saying? Technically, exactly. Roscoe says, Canelo is a good fighter, but he's on PEDs clearly. Of course he is. This is why they lowered the clenbuterol levels, so he could continue taking clenbuterol. So if that's the case, if you're going to placate to niggas, then placate to baby Gerald Miller and everybody else that was caught with everything else. Go ahead. Why can't we have a fair bracket? Pardon everybody else the same way you pardon Canelo. You won't. You know why? Because you're doing business with him. Why do you think he had to make a $365 million deal? Huh? Such a lucrative deal like that. Because he got motherfuckers to pay off. That's why. Shit ain't for free. I used to have a program here called the Evidence Room. And it's just become the Evidence Room ever since, every day and like on every stream. So I stopped naming it the Evidence Room because everything I say is an Evidence Room. Canelo is a fucking gimmick fighter. I don't care if you want to unsubscribe. I don't care if you want to call me racist because I already said he's making Mexican boxing look bad. What's racist about that? Nothing. That statement should tell you Canelo is making his own fucking boxing heritage look terrible. Exactly, Ross Clot. Got suspended for 6 months after testing positive, and 6 months is his basic rest time. I told you my whole theory, not conspiracy, it's truth. My whole theory on how Loeffler was in on it and how they jerked GGG, the second fight, right? Because think about it, and I know all of y'all that are listening in now, all my brothers and sisters that are listening in right now and that are going to run into this live that's going to turn into a video. You're going to agree with me when I say this right here. If GGG was your fighter and Canelo wanted to fight and he tested positive, would you have fought him right? Would you have put your fighter into that danger like that? No. You would have told them, fuck you, I'm side A now. You're going to have to fucking fight someone else, get over that shit, and then come back and test negative, and then we could talk. The ball was all in GGG's court. He could have fought Derevchenko, kept this fucking, but what happened? What happened? Loeffler was in on it as well. This is why he fired everybody. This is why GGG fired everybody. He said, man, fuck everybody, man. Loeffler was in on it. I never would have thrown my fighter into any danger like that or any proposition like that. So, no doubt, Loeffler got to see a little bit of that fucking 365 mil. No doubt he was bought off. And this is what I'm telling you all about you GGG fans. You could call yourself European fight lovers. You do whatever the fuck you want. But make sure that you have this fact that your man was fucking jerked. There's nothing to be proud of. It's something to be very upset at. And if you're going to say, Jedi, shut the fuck up, you a liar? Yeah, well, motherfuck you with a corn on the cob up your ass, popping into popcorn, motherfucker, because you haven't done the research. And if you have, you just don't want to face it. I used to like Canelo. This is why I'm so fucking pissed off at him, because he went the Fugazi way. So fuck you, my man. I had hopes in baby Gerald Miller. Fuck you too, my man. Motherfuckers don't know shit about what promoters do, but yet you want to call Bob Arum a fucking snake. But yet, look what Loeffler did to GGG. Look what Canelo. Look what Oscar. This is why I got on Punch. I got on everybody with this shit. You know what I'm saying? I didn't give a fuck because those that were caping for a fucking Oscar De La Hoya, you got to understand, this motherfucker didn't even let Canelo see that $365 contract, especially when they had the fight proposition for a third GGG fight, dog. And you telling me that Oscar De La Hoya is a good promoter, that he was biting the hand that fed him? Get the fuck out of here, bro, on training wheels, on any vehicle, bro. You could put training wheels on a car. Get the fuck out of here. There's no telling how long he's been on that juice, kid. I think he got on the juice after he got his first defeat. After Floyd took that motherfucker to school, I think he went like this. He said, "You know what, man? I'm never gonna lose a gang, man. Fuck this shit. Fuck that." Know what I'm saying? My man Actual Fact says, yes, he got a slap on the wrist. And the weight clauses from before was him, not Golden Boy. Yep. Now he doesn't have the negotiating power Oscar had. Exactly. Oscar would flex for the weight clauses. Exactly. And that's another thing. Khalil says fishnets. That's another thing. Yes, Ross Clyde. Thank you. Motherfuckers love. This is why I say a lot of these fight fans, bro, I don't listen to them, bro. I don't listen. You should never listen to somebody that says Pac-Man was on roids or Pac-Man was on PEDs. You should never fuck with them. Nigga, if I ever say that, I don't want you fucking with me. If anybody that I know ever says that shit, I don't want you near me, son. You don't know shit about boxing. You know why? Because it's just on the counter of contradiction. See, Pac never tested positive for PEDs. But y'all keep accusing this motherfucker. Canelo gets popped. He got suspended. Just because he got pardoned doesn't mean that he was never a drug cheat. Yes, he was. If he underwent suspension, did the 6 months, he's a drug cheat. Sorry, Canelo maniacs. But your man's a drug user. And it is what it is. Shit, a lot of guys didn't understand how fucking Floyd would get cortisone shots in his fucking hands because he had brittle hands. But yet Pac-Man couldn't get a cortisone shot on his shoulder the night of that super whatever the fuck Hugfest fight, right? Right? Sanctus, what's going on, kid? Happy New Year, my brother. Good morning. No doubt the alumni's here. Roscoe says, Pac moved up and his power diminished because he's small and wasn't on PEDs. Exactly. Canelo moves up and he keeps getting stronger. Do the math, fanboys. Exactly. Yeah.
The truth has just been brought to you by Rosclot222, aka MOBC, my own boxing community.
You know what I'm saying? Come on, guys. Come on. And even people that are going to run into this that, oh, you know what? Let me see if Jay Cotto, I unsubscribe to him. Let me see if he's changed his ways. Nope. I ain't changed my ways. I'm still the same nigga. Since I hit the record button years ago, I'm still the same nigga that hits the record button today. I just look older. That's it. I'm still that same nigga. I'm still that nigga that's gonna tell you, all respect, you're cool and everything, and we cool, but you full of shit. Look what happened with Tony from Tony's Reviews. Was on a live, talk about Bruce Lee. He got a little crazy. I told him I wasn't talking to him, and I retracted a statement that I said. Then he was talking to someone else on the fucking live. They were talking to each other crazy, but he was doing a little bit more. I was like, chill. He told me I was talking tough. I told him I'm not motherfucking H Money or anybody else who you challenged, motherfucker. I will show up. And it just got to a point that if I have to tell you, nigga, I will show up and beat your ass, bro. The moment you call me or you acting tough, we ain't got to talk no more. And that's what happened between me and Tony's Reviews. Good luck to him. But I ain't, you know what I'm saying? The moment you open your mouth, talk about you, or you think you talking tough. No. You can't talk to me like you talk to your faggot ass father or anybody else, man. Get the fuck out of here. You got children, you got a son, talk to your faggot ass son like that. You don't come talk to me like that, because nobody talking tough. First of all, it's my fucking channel. So if I'm talking apprehensively to you, I could do that. It's my fucking channel. And if you are disrespecting, I am to enforce rules on my channel. Only some of us do this, not all of us. So what the fuck's the problem? So he got cut off, and it is what it is. It's sad, but it is what it is. I don't fuck with people that antagonize or are just straight up with a cunty attitude. Yes, Sanctus. Canelo literally isn't the best Mexican fighter currently active. Yup, exactly. And on top of that, back to Errol Spence Jr. I've been hearing a lot of guys saying that pound for pound, Errol Spence Jr. is the best welterweight ever. You guys need to get that dick out your mouth, son. And if it ain't in your mouth, get it out your ass. You know, with Sugar Ray Leonard being a welterweight division, he is much greater than Errol Spence Jr. Just because Errol Spence Jr. is unified doesn't make him the greatest welterweight champion ever. Who the fuck has he fought? As a matter of fact, if we had a time machine and you bring Spence Jr. into Sugar Ray Leonard's world, I'll tell you one thing right now. Benitez is fucking him up. Gomez is fucking him up. Duran is definitely fucking him up. Tommy Hearns is putting him in a coma. See, none of these politics, these bullshit fucking bejeweled and bedazzled fucking, you know what I'm saying? Politics of today never existed back then. Back then, you made the fight. Back then, we fighting, no doubt. Let's get it. What's up with now? All this fucking on your fucking social media. Yeah, I'm the social media champ. Fuck you, fuck your mom. I'll beat your ass. What's up? Like this, that. Yeah, what? And come the fight, what happened? No fighting, no nothing. Just a lot of faces. You know what I'm saying? No, I know Gomez wasn't a welterweight, but let's just say he would have taken him there. Sanctus, because motherfuckers just fighting little niggas, motherfuckers just fighting niggas bigger than them. So let's just say, because things love switching around. It's like a Russian roulette in this motherfucker today, Sanctus, right? It's like a Russian roulette. You got Mikey Garcia coming up 2 weight classes. Now you got motherfuckers who want Spence Jr. to go up 3 weight classes to fight fucking Canelo. It's Russian roulette. And that's another thing. I'm glad you brought that up. Thank you. Thank you, Sanctus. With Canelo Alvarez, we can't stamp him. He's never conquered a division. We can't stamp him. It's a Russian roulette with these guys today. At least we could stamp Gomez. At least we could stamp Wilfred Benitez. At least we could stamp Sugar Ray Leonard. For Christ's sake, at least we could stamp Iran Barkley. At least we could stamp these motherfuckers. It's all gimmickry today. And you know why that fight between Spence Jr. and Canelo will never happen? Because Canelo will not budge for Al Haymon, and Al Haymon will not budge for Canelo. Okay? Egotistical motherfuckers. See? Egotistical motherfuckers. What's up, DV Douglas? Yup, you ain't lying about that, DV. You ain't lying about that, brother. Sector says, heard Blue Blood say Broner is way better than Arturo Gatti. What a fucking... Listen, Blue Blood, you fucking Lord of the Rings goblin ear having motherfucker. Yo, I want to debate Blue Blood. Somebody go get him. Somebody let him know the Junkyard Dog want to see that ass. How the fuck is Broner better than Arturo Gatti, and Broner got defeated by a simple Marcus Maidana, son? How the fuck is that possible? How the fuck is that How the fuck is it that you got a guy who can't keep boxing gloves on but could keep a liquor bottle in his liver? How? Thanks to the Fandom Collective. Thank you very much. My guys, everybody go check out the Fandom Collective. Thank you for putting me up on Twitter. I appreciate that. You guys rock. Thank you so much for the support, man. Think about this. How 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 is Adrian Broner better than Gotti? And Gotti would have destroyed. See, that's the problem here. That just because Floyd beat Gaddy at a time where Gaddy was just over with. Had he caught him before the Mickey Ward Wars, Floyd never would have he never would have lasted. And at that time, he was pretty boy. He never would have lasted. I don't think Floyd would have been Floyd if he would have met Arturo Gatti at that time. Shit, when Floyd was Floyd sparring Spadafora, he got his ass beat and never wanted to take Spadafora legally in the ring because he knew Spadafora had this gimmicks, guys. There are gimmicks in boxing. You guys just don't want to fucking open that closet. Guess what? I opened that closet a long time ago. So that stench that you smell, it was thanks to your boy, the Jedi, that opened that shit a long time ago. So you motherfuckers can continue to smell it. Gotti would have destroyed Paulie Malignaggi. And that's another thing. Thank you, Brian. A lot of these guys, bro, you got your Russell Juniors talking all this shit. No disrespect to Russell Senior. That's my man right there. You know, but your son, bro, talking trash, trying to fight motherfuckers 4 weight classes higher than he is. The Russian roulette. I'm telling you guys, right? You got motherfuckers out here that only fight once a year, not even twice a year, son. You know, and if they do, they think they're this shit. And then all of a sudden, what happens? Wow. You guys want to say that you're better than guys who used to fight 6, 7 times a year? Are you fucking stupid? Are you stupid? And to this day, Mike Tyson is the most dedicated because he's active. I mean, you know, he is. My man came in at 220, bro. My man came in his fucking amazing. And he said it the other day. To this day, I am the most dedicated. Mike Tyson was always dedicated, always tipped that scale to a point where, you know what I'm saying? I can't stand the DV. Mike Tyson to this day is the most disciplined. The most disciplined. How is it that you young motherfuckers, Tank Davis, amongst others, fucked up on the scale? You know what I'm saying? How? How is it that you guys can actually agree with a fucking retard like Wilder who says, I would have beaten Mike Tyson 86, but couldn't get past a Fury who was inactive for 2 years? Came back, fought 2 mediocres, had a hard time, and got beat the fuck up. Both fights. It's gimmicks, bro. It's gimmicks. And a lot of these niggas are gimmicked. Yes, they are. There's nothing you can tell me to convince me about it because the observations is what's telling me the truth. The observations is what should be telling you guys the fucking truth. I don't care how star-studded you think I am as an uploader. Yeah, I'm this guy, I'm that guy, and you have a good time on my lives. And when I speak, you think that everything I say is gospel. No. I'm the first one to tell you. You can look at me like a piece of shit, but what I'm saying is the truth. Go do your research. It's there, and you will see that I'm right. Notice that every time I press the record button or the live button to go on here, I do my research. Why do you think you don't have many that come on here and try to debunk me? Because you're talking to the real general facts here. You're talking to the real receipt maker here. You know what I'm saying? And I only fuck with real niggas from way back when. I've only got real subscribers from way back when as well. The new ones that are coming on, like DV Douglas and everyone else that know their boxing, that respect the sport, that don't fucking cape for fighters and call their own fighters out. This is the quality I have on my channel. There are only 216 of y'all, or 2016 of y'all that are subscribed to me that actually know your fucking boxing. And if you find yourself subscribed to other channels Notice, they have a very, very high fucking volume of subscribers. But now this is where you get to know your difference. Sit in that live or whatever the fuck they're throwing, and look how many casual motherfuckers are talking, and look how many real niggas are talking. When you look at my lives, everybody's real on the chat. Everything is boxing history. Everything is boxing facts. You go to the other guys, you don't really see that. You see a lot of name calling. You see a lot of myths. You see a lot of fibs. You see a lot of lying. You see a lot of what? 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 I don't have to be the best boxing channel of the year. I don't have to be the best boxing channel of the month. I am the best boxing channel. And I only fuck with the other best boxing channels that are out there because I'm not by myself. We, as a whole, are the best boxing channels out there. And you know who I'm talking about. You know exactly who I'm talking about. Not only the senior uploaders, even the new guys that have respect for the sport, that know the fuckery, that see the gimmickry, that call it out, not stamp it as the truth and package it to your fucking knowledge, and then you go and give some type of money for it. You know what's fucked up here? That if I was to start super chats, nobody would give me money. You know why? Because I've already given the formula to the truth, so they wouldn't need me. And I'm happy for that. This is why I don't charge here. I don't ask for anything. I don't do anything like that. Roscott don't do that. We don't do this. Brian don't do. We don't do this. Not saying that if you do it, no doubt. You guys that are doing it, do your thing. And this doesn't go towards y'all. This goes towards the other uploaders and the fight fans that like to come at us. Oh, look at y'all. Y'all don't even have super chats. What the fuck does that prove? What does that prove? You don't have to pay Jesus for his words, do you? And if you do, and you're sitting in church and they look at you when they're passing the offering plate wrong, they're sinners themselves. Because you ain't never supposed to be paying for the truth, for the word of God. Not saying that I'm God or anybody else that I mentioned is God, but we are the truth. We're not going to charge you for the truth. And if you find the truth entertaining, I'm not charging you. We're not charging you for that shit either. Make your money. Do what you got to do. But don't get at us. Don't try to diminish us because you don't see nothing generating on our channel. I had motherfuckers on here. Oh, since you're always talking about the boxers, this is why you don't make money. Motherfucker, do you see any PayPal, Super Chats, anything on my fucking live at all? I'm not asking for nothing. Fuck are y'all talking about? So let's get that schematic out the way too. That just because you got uploaders asking for money or doing their super chatting or donations doesn't mean that they're better than motherfuckers like us. All you got to do is compare the content, for Christ's sake. And some motherfuckers out there have passed me in numbers of videos and shit because I think I have the most, right? But it has no quality. I never toot my own horn. It's always the truth. Roskla has massive amounts and it's quality. You got Mark Unrivaled. You got Brian that's starting out. You know what I'm saying? You've got a lot of guys out here that have thousands of videos that have so much facts. Then you got other guys that got thousands and thousands of videos that don't have it. So what do? Do the comparisons. How do you do the comparisons? Well, you see who's telling the truth or not. You weigh things out. Just like I'm telling you, Canelo is a fucking gimmick. Just like Floyd Mayweather was a fucking gimmick. And here's the proof in the pudding. Who's Floyd fighting now? Who's Floyd fighting now? Who was Floyd fighting then? When Floyd was in boxing, who was he not fighting when that he was supposed to fight? Come on, girls. Come on. Come on. Who you think you're talking to here? I see the difference. I know the difference between steak and a pork chop. Truth Bomb, what's going on, Truth? Good to see you. God bless you. Good morning, brother. My man Jed Kyle, what's going on? Didn't see you, bro. How you doing, Jed? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah, exactly, Jed. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like all this side A shit and all this side B shit. Listen. I don't care. I just get I just get tired of this. Sorry, smoking pot. Sorry. I'm tired of this side A shit. I'm tired of it. As a matter of fact, guys, give me 1 minute. I'll be right back. Give me 1 minute. Yep, and I'm back, guys. So think about it. My man Chris Cross says, those poor dudes are degenerates. Hell yeah, bro. Oh shit, Chris. Chris Court has the quote of the day, son. No doubt, bro. Bunch of fucking hey man, listen, I blame today's fight fans allowing this shit. Fuck these promoters, you know. But the side A thing, I'm tired of this side A, side B. Look, you want your side A, side B? Here you go. Get yourself a record player. You know what I'm saying? Get a fucking record, whether it's a 45 or a 12-inch, and just fucking flip it, bro. Here's your side A and side B. All right, you fucking cocksuckers, with your side A and side B. Here's side A, the front of my face. Here's side B, my fucking ass. All right? You want side A, side B? Huh? There's your side A and side B. The fuck is this? Oh, it's like, obviously, the one who brings more money to the table or has the straps is exactly who is side A. Side B is the motherfucker who has nothing and is coming to gain shit. So in the case of Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather Jr., there was no side A. There was no side B. Because at the end of the day, it was a 50-50. Right? Right. They both walked off with 250 million something. The most legal robbery ever in history. Not illegal, legal. 19 minutes within 36 fucking minutes of hugging. Exactly, Ross Clark. And since he's come up with this side A, side B bullshit, it's just like they did just with these politics. All these politics now is with Floyd. Before 2012, go backwards, you will never see this shit. I swear to my own life, you won't see this shit. They had no problems negotiating back then. Back then, that's why fights were made. That back then, all we had to do was wait 3 months. Once they said, once Sugar Ray said, or somebody said, yeah, I'm fighting next, a week later, it was answered. All we had to do was wait 2.5 to 3 months while they trained. Once they trained, we saw the fight. And they were fucking killers, bro. Ball burners, bro. Shit, fights that are imprinted in our minds, bro. As a matter of fact, bro, I'm gonna go watch some fucking George Benton versus the fucking Hurricane, son. I'm gonna go watch me some of that. Johnny Young, what's going on, my brother? Salute to you. Happy New Year. You know what I'm saying? Happy New Year to you, my brother. God bless you and your family. You know what I'm saying? How's your boxing career going along, Jeanette? Let me know, my brother. Let me know. No, I'm saying exactly, Brian. Brian says, pay me 250 plus and you can hug me for 19 minutes. Rascal says, back in the days, A-side type talk happened, but it was extremely rare. No. Like Ali. Ali, of course, we knew he was always A-side, but he never said it. I'm A-side. I call the shots. No, Ali used to be like, I'm the greatest. It's different. Oh, shit, John A. You serious, man? Detached retina. Are you getting surgery for it, brother? Damn, man. Sorry to hear that, brother. Doesn't mean you weren't built for the sport. Doesn't mean that, brother. It does not mean that. So don't, you know what I'm saying? If you feel discouraged or you feel down in any way, don't, bro, because not a lot of motherfuckers could do what you did. Much respect to my man, John A. Young, son. No doubt. Surgery in October, okay, working out and coaching still. That's what's up. That's right. There's always another angle and always another way, dog, to stay dedicated. No doubt, man. Much love to you, John A. No doubt, bro. Word up. God bless you, man. Word up, man. Not a lot of motherfuckers could do what you did. Not a lot of motherfuckers have the balls, the heart, or the tenacity, or even the testicular fortitude, which I said balls twice. You know what I'm saying? To do exactly what you've done and continue to do. You know what I'm saying? God bless you, my bro. You know, I gotta say, man, you know, a lot of these fighters, bro, of today are more prima donna. You know, they're more prima donna. Then let's talk about the inner workings, right? If you want to, because this was supposed to be on Porter, but since this is going deep into the rabbit hole, let's do it. Let's talk about these CJ Rosses, right? Let's talk about these cocksucking fucking judges who are bought off and who are paid and absolutely undergo no type of scrutiny. No type of scrutiny. Is that fair? Is that fair that a chick that looks like fucking Super Grover, who scored a Canelo fight all wrong, Canelo GGG fight all fucking wrong, no punishment, no fines, no nothing. No nothing. And then you guys wonder why we say boxing is fucked up. Because of one word. And my man D.V. Douglas has said it. The politics. The politics. Listen, I'm about to say something, and I'm more than sure that a lot of you guys are going to agree with me on. And if you agree, just write hashtag come back to boxing. Write in the chat if you agree with what I'm saying. I'm speaking for fight fans that are real fight fans. We don't care about the fucking politics. We just want to see the joints get shot. If you agree with me on that, give me a hashtag come back to boxing. Once again, we don't give a fuck about the politics. We want to see the shots being shot. We want to see the fights. We want to see fisticuffs. We don't care about nothing else. That's for y'all to work out, not for us to know. Not for us to know on how you're working it out. It's just for us to be ready with our hands rubbing together and our other hand, and after we stop rubbing our hands together, we go right into our wallets and hand you our money, and you gracefully take it because you have given us fights. That's what we want. So if you agree with me, give me a hashtag come back to boxing. We don't give a fuck about the politics. We just want to see the joints flying. We just want to see motherfuckers get punched in their face, for Christ's sake. We want to see motherfuckers go down gasping for air. Oh, you're being too barbaric. Oh, you're being too brutal. Fuck you. If you watch the sport and you're saying this shit, you can get the fuck out, you bitch. They knew what the fuck was up. Oh, you want these fighters to hurt each other? You want them to be murdered? No, not murdered, but yes, they should be hurt. Because that's what the sport is. It's a full contact sport. It comes with the territory, baby. How's a NASCAR driver going to ride a bicycle? Huh? How? How's a fighter not going to punch? How's a fighter not going to take fights? Because of money. A lot of these fighters that we grew up knowing, that are idols, that are somebodies, they didn't care about money. They came from poor They knew that once they fought, they was going to make money. They didn't know how much they were going to make, but they were going to make money. But that's not why they wanted to do it. They did it because they wanted to be like their idols, the ones that were before them. They wanted to be just like the guys they admired. There are so many stories to guys from our fucking era that can fucking tell guys of today that are trying to fucking pull that shit. Okay, so if you used to watch Hector Macho Camacho, how come you ain't fighting like him? Okay, Spence Jr., you like Terrible Terry Norris? Do you know Terrible Terry Norris was a bad motherfucker? You're nowhere near him. So don't say you model yourself after him. I'm the one that labeled motherfucking Terrence Bud Crawford Baby Hearns. Why? Because to me, he fights just like Hearns, dog. And it's been catching on. I caught one dude on a live say, oh, no doubt, Baby Hearns. I said, I'm glad it caught on. No doubt. Thank you very much. He's like, what you mean? I said, I'm the first one that came up with that. Oh, for real? Yup. Oh, much respect. And I'm thankful for that fan because he believed me. I guess he must have done his research while he was talking to me, because you can do that. You can hit the icon and go onto the page and see. Mostly all my lives, I've been calling him Baby Hearns. You got Usyk, Gennady Golovkin. We all know. Look, Chocolatito. We have the ones out here that are for legacy. We have the ones out here that really are showing us that are really going for legacy. But then, how is it that you guys cannot recognize these fucking fag prostituting fighters out here? These prostituted fighters. Exactly, Sanctus. That's exactly what I meant. Motherfucking NASCAR drivers die in crashes, bro. You don't see the fans saying, let them ride unicycles to make it easier for them. Exactly, brother. Thank you, Chris Court. No doubt. That's Baby Hearns right there. Sanctus, I love you, bro. No doubt, kid. You see what I'm saying? Like, how is it that look, it's fucked up for Wilder to say I want to catch a body in the ring. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And when someone does die in the ring, it's fucked up. But as a fight fan, we don't even have to say we expect someone to be hurt because they're going to get hurt regardless. That cut over the eye, or that thumb they got in the eye, or that body shot, or that fucking jab they caught that they're not feeling now, but they'll feel 2 days later. Come on, bro. Hurt comes with full contact sports. Football, basketball is a full contact sport. It's very physical. So let's throw that there. Hockey. Motherfuckers get their fingers cut and shit like that. I mean, think about this. None of these other fans out here in their full contact sports, like when backs get broken on the football field, you don't see them changing rules. You don't see them saying, "Oh, you guys got to hit with 70 to 60%." No. You don't see none of that shit. So for you guys to come out and say fighters should take it easy. Oh, let him take it easy. He could fight whoever he wants to fight. Like when Floyd fought after Pacquiao, Andre Berto on the way out, bro, we were laughing. We laughed. There was nothing competitive about that fight. Andre Berto was not on the level. Andre Berto was sort of like in the middle of coming up and becoming solid. What did we gain from that? Nothing. Then people want to say, "Oh, Manny Pacquiao." That's his ebony to his ivory, right? Every fighter has that. Every fighter has their rival. So, oh, Floyd Mayweather's legacy is greater than Manny. He fought 26 times. Nigga, shut the fuck up. Shut up. Because Floyd right now should have still been fighting. Manny Pacquiao's still fighting. As a matter of fact, with his longevity, he's gained like 2 more fucking straps, dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? Even though if he ain't gonna be fighting next year, he got to give him up. But I'm saying Floyd couldn't come out here and try to fight Errol Spence Jr. or something like that. But yeah, it's rumored that Manny Pacquiao might fight one of these motherfuckers. Like, come on, dog. Manny Pacquiao is years ahead of fucking Floyd Mayweather. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. It is the truth. That undefeated shit. If you got 2 padded gimmick wins there, especially the Conor McGregor, which he had to be sanctioned as a fighter, and he was 0-0. But and then you come out and say that when Ali lost to Spinks, Spinks was 7-0, but yeah, Spinks was a fighter though. Spinks was an actual boxer though. What are you talking about, Floyd? What are you talking about, Floyettes? You Flomos. What are you talking about? Yup, Max Bear, yup. We used to fucking destroy motherfuckers. Yup, nobody said nothing. They didn't, there's a certain degree where we say, okay, that's fucked up. That shouldn't be in the sport, no doubt. But now for these motherfuckers to say, oh, he could take it easy, oh, he could do no. What are you talking about? Exactly. Exactly that exactly, Cal. And I've always said this. This is exactly why you can compare them, but the comparisons, today's fighters are always going to come up short across the debate table against any great because they are not. First of all, they're not active enough. Second of all, they're not competitive. They're not competitive at all. If you're throwing money in front of winning a title, dog, you're not competitive at all. I get money is the motivation for this era. Bottom line. I could drop my mic right now after saying that. Money is the motivation for this era. As to the previous eras, it was the titles in which equals glory. That was the motivation back then. Today, money is the motivation. And it's sad. And these fighters don't understand that even God put them under a test with this COVID shit. See, because these guys, and only some of them are getting it, these guys should have gotten the message where God's like, there's hardly going to be no money generating now. Are you fighting or are you just fighting? Do you guys understand what I'm saying with this? With this bullshit lockdown that most of y'all are going through, and these fighters, they're supposed to be thinking now of how to put that greed aside and decide whether they are really fighting for glory or if they're just fighting for just money. And a lot of these guys have come to that conclusion where they even had to break bread with motherfuckers who were asking for more than what the fuck they're worth. And Sean Porter thinks he has the right to say he's being lowballed in a time of crisis like this. This is why I say fuck PBC. Completely. I do not watch these motherfuckers. I don't care if Sean Porter and fucking Errol Spence Jr. fight each other 5 times and Danny Garcia is in the mix. Sean Porter is the scapegoat for fucking Spence Jr. That is the bottom line. Y'all can look at it differently if you want, but it'll always be that picture. When you throw in an Errol Spence Jr. versus a fucking Errol Spence Jr. versus Terrence Bud Crawford, what's going to happen? Sean Porter's going to be in the middle. Sean Porter's going to be in the middle. Ross Scott says previous era being the best in your division was the motivation. Today, motivation is having follows on Instagram like a bunch of fags. Yeah, and money. With your fucking jeans going down past your ass crack on some prison code shit, thinking you fucking tough and cool. And this is why most of us are disgusted with the sport. You know, a lot of these uploaders are screaming and kicking. Oh, you guys, and I see the angst because I be on your fucking lives and I be like, and it's gonna come out. But you know what's fuck? I'm gonna be the first nigga to bring it out. Because I always step to niggas when I know, not feel, when I know that they don't like what I'm saying. And I don't give a fuck because all it's going to do is expose you motherfuckers. But you got a lot of niggas out here with narratives talking about, oh, you should give these young fighters a chance. And then fuck you. Fuck your cash flow. All right? Ego and the rest of you niggas, fuck you niggas. And you niggas that like talking about ego, but you're doing the same shit. The only thing is you're playing devil's advocate. I can't stand devil advocate motherfuckers where they play middle. They play the fucking middle like bitches just so they could be on each side. Get the fuck so they can make money off of it. No, fuck y'all niggas. The next nigga I catch saying, and it ain't gonna be about your followers or mine. It's gonna be between me and you on this shit. The next motherfucker I catch saying, but you got to give these young fighters a chance. It ain't all about the past. Let me tell you something. I'm going to step to you on this shit. And I am not going to I'm telling you, bro, I am a problem, bro. I'm not going to I am not letting it go, son. Until I have you conceding like the bitch that you are prostituting the sport alongside of Floyd, the fucking Void Mayweather, and the rest of these bitch ass niggas. I swear to God, I'm going to check you motherfuckers. Let me catch one of you motherfuckers again. Taking credit away from the past and giving it to these motherfuckers like they've done something. I swear to God, bro, I'm going to lift your skirt. And I'm going to put my whole fist up your ass, bro. I'm not fucking playing, son. You little niggas, the sisterhood and the rest of you little motherfuckers, bro, your niggas already been had. And that wasn't even my best when I got it. You niggas try to get at me, the defense was impregnable. You niggas are finished. So y'all can make memes and continue to do what the fuck you want to do. I've been on here longer than you. I got more respect than you, nigga. My dick is bigger than yours. My fucking woman look better than yours. My money's longer than yours, nigga. My fucking facts are much more truthful than yours. Y'all niggas are trying too hard and y'all can stop. John Boxing, another nigga. I said your name. You know why I said your name? Because, nigga, you a bitch that goes around saying that I never opened the link for you, but yet I always had a link open for your bitch ass and you never showed up. So, and then you wait until I'm on punch drunk shit in order for you to try to throw shots at me, talking about your wife is fucking whatever, Mexican. I don't give a fuck what the bitch is, nigga. You brought her into this shit and I told you don't do it, right? I told you don't do it. And and you decided to do it. So now here you go. And you continue to chase me. What are you debunking? There is nothing that you could fucking debunk. There's nothing that you could fucking debunk at all from me because everything I tell you, everything I say is the truth. Everything I say is the fucking truth. And here you go trying to come, oh, yo, I'm Puerto Rican, Cherokee Indian. Oh, you black. No, I'm not. I'm not fucking black. I'm Puerto Rican and Cherokee Indian, and there's nothing that you or the rest of you fucking racist black motherfuckers over there that are trying to fucking call me a Puerto Rican spick. None of yous can fucking change anything. I am Puerto Rican and Cherokee Indian. Puerto Ricans are Taino Indians, which are already a fucking Native American. So I am more Native American than anything. I'm tired of the black culture trying to tag every other culture saying, so you come from Yugoslavia, you black. No, motherfuckers, no. As many times as I wipe my ass with you niggas, it's done. But for the rest of you big time so-called fucking money grabbing niggas, that I'm coming for you, bro. I better not catch you even saying that these dudes are even in the class of a Benitez, of a fucking, even fucking Willow the Wisp, nigga, any of these niggas, bro. Armstrong, any of them. I better not catch any of you motherfuckers trying to say that these dudes are showing and improving. Get the fuck out of here. The worst thing that can happen to you bitch ass niggas is that either Porter or fucking Errol Spence Jr. decide to fight Crawford, son. That's the worst thing that could ever happen to you guys. You know why? Because after they get the shit beat out of them, bro, technically, I want to see where the fuck you. I want to know which fighter now you guys are gonna hide behind. You guys are gonna prop up. I want to know which fighter now whose dick you're gonna put in your mouth and ass. I want to know which fighter. I want to know which fighter. Y'all can't say that about me or anybody else I roll with here. You know why? Because we stay with our fighters, win, lose, or fucking draw, son. You niggas vacate niggas. You bunch of vacating homos. You niggas vacate motherfuckers. Oh, this nigga always have flame. I'm always here, nigga. Ain't nothing wrong with me. I just decided to keep it a little more professional. I am the first nigga out here that has broken motherfuckers. I don't give a fuck, son. I better not catch you. Man, listen, look at my face. I better not catch any of you motherfuckers out there talking shit about niggas from the past and pushing these niggas up front and trying to make them look like they fucking done. I swear to God, bro. I swear to God. I swear to God. If I catch any of you motherfuckers out there, bro, I'm coming on. I'm gonna be knocking on your door. The boogeyman, nigga. I'm gonna knock on your door. You ain't opening, bro. I'm gonna make sure that I catch you. I catch you on every persuasion that you fucking throwing, son. That is my fucking word. What's up, buddy? How you doing? That's my word. My bad. I was talking to my nephew, guys. Like, how can you guys even talk this shit to me or anybody else that know when if we did a side by side, whether it's training from one of the greats and one of these fucking shitheads of today, bro, do you know that the training would be so much more intense from back then than it would be today? Niggas is using cryogenic chamber. Who the fuck y'all niggas think you are? Walt Disney? Nigga, like you're gonna go into freezers and shit and freezer. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, Chris Court, I have done that. I have done that. You got to look into my playlist, bro. I've been here, bro. The shit that people are doing now, I've done this years ago. Ask anybody on here, bro. People that are talking about fight fans being certain, I've done that 4 or 5 years ago. People that are talking shit about Floyd Mayweather and gimmicks and stuff did that 4 or 5 years ago. People that are talking about politics within the sports and all that, everything that's coming out now, I did that a long time ago. I've been there a long time ago. I've been there a long time ago talking. I covered all this shit already that these new uploaders right now are fucking covering. Get your money. Do what you got to do. But talk the facts. Don't be talking anything else because, like I said, I'm coming out here. I did it for free because educating the mind is supposed to be for free. There was nothing fake about me. Still isn't. So if I catch you fake niggas out here trying to sell motherfuckers dreams and disrespecting the sport like this, you know what? Baba Yaga coming to see you, son. I'm knocking on your door, nigga. Knock, knock. Who's there? Mickey, nigga. Exactly. I'm telling you, I'm going to fuck y'all up on here. Just like I've been fucking a lot of y'all people up on here. And then none of y'all niggas ever caught a win on me. Not niggas with memes. Not niggas with video responses. None of you niggas, bro. I always caught y'all shaming the sport, disrespecting it, and I came to see y'all. And what happened? What happened? Now the new shit is, oh, who could talk louder in a debate? Or if I put the link out in the chat, like I'm about to do now, and if I got a problem or somebody got a problem with me, nobody will come up on it. And then y'all say that I ducked y'all. But then the truth will be shown because when they play this back, the playback posse, what happens? Y'all niggas look like a bunch of bitches after that. Because everything you said on the Jedi, Jay Cotto, was a fucking lie. Jay ain't never ducked you. Jay gave you the opportunity. You just never seeked it. So now that you missed it, you can't take accountability, which is the word I always use. Accountability. You couldn't take the accountability, so you lost. You lost. And that's how it goes. All these motherfuckers got to understand, bro. There are guys on here, bro, that love doing this shit, bro. I love doing this shit. This is a hobby. If I'm not putting stuff together, if I come here and I talk to you guys and I chill with you guys because you guys are the shit, bro. You guys are my peoples, bro. What's up, Brian? How you doing, my friend?
Yo, what's up? What's up, Jay?
Yeah.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind if any of these guys just showed up and fight
Right.
and
Right.
all this BS, you know?
Right. Like, look, you're new on the scene, right? But you know the history of boxing. You decided to be new on the scene. Why? Because you just decided to open a channel. Your channel's doing magnificently. God bless you and your channel, right? But that's the problem here. A lot of guys look at you like, oh, this is a newbie. No. Brian has always been here. You know why? Because when you listen to him, he sounds like he fits, doesn't he? He's always been here. This is what I mean about people knowing their shit. And you're one of the guys, bro, that know their stuff. You know what I mean? So when you have a channel now that's gained in less than what, a month, 2,000 something, bro, that's miraculous. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I try. That's all I was like.
But you got good content. That's another thing. Guys, look, there aren't as many creative guys out here. A lot of guys speak, from the mind. A lot of guys speak from the heart. No doubt. No doubt. That's pure talent. That's pure emotion. That's pure energy. It's positive, no doubt. But now once they flip-flop that and they start putting everything else that don't belong with that, then it becomes poisonous. And then people become poisoned, and then people either turn on you or turn on themselves as to going to the other faction and then cheating their boxing education.
Yeah, no, I get that.
Yeah, So how do you feel about Sean Porter turning down $1 million, brother?
I didn't know until today. I didn't know he turned down $1 million, but some people call it a low blow offer. I think it's a decent offer for Sean Porter. One thing I do say about Sean, I do like him as a fighter. One thing I say, he always shows up and he always gives a champion a good fight. A lot of people have gotten. I will say this: a lot of people have gotten more money and have done less work than Sean.
Yeah.
If it's a final payday, maybe he wants more, but this ain't a final payday. Sean's going to go on for a couple more years. So $1 million, I think it's a fair enough offer.
Yeah.
The fact he turned it down, the PBC are going to turn this around. Bob's low ball on him,
Yeah, they tried already to turn it around on him. They tried, and it's not working because people are like, "How is it that you got $2 million to fight Errol Spence Jr., but now you come with nothing onto the table as to a strap with just your name with a Bud Crawford, and you're complaining that you're only going to get $1 million."
Here, can I refute that?
Of course.
Yeah. Did he beat Errol Spence Jr.?
Nope.
So so he wants to get the same for even though he's a good fighter, he wants to get the same for what, losing.
Exactly.
So we got to keep it. I do think we got to keep it consistent. When I first heard it was 1 million, I thought, well, maybe Bob could put his hands in his pocket and throw out 1.5 just on Sean's name. But then last night, I thought about it last night and I was thinking, no, 1 million's a good offer from him. So yeah. I did change my mind on it, So, but yeah, what I'm thinking here is, Sean Porter is a good fighter. He's always going to show up to fight, but come on, the reason why I was hoping this fight would happen was the crossing that divide, because if you can make this fight with Sean Porter, you can make this fight with Errol Spence Jr., and now I see why they're not doing it.
Right.
There's no reason. If you make that fight with Sean Porter, there's no reason you can't make that fight with Errol Spence Jr. because you already crossed that divide.
Right.
Last time they crossed the divide with anybody, they got their ass whooped.
Yep.
And I'm talking about Deontay Wilder.
Yep.
So, they don't want that to happen again because he made his name on PBC fighting PBC rejects.
Yes.
Yep.
And
that didn't work out. That didn't work out too well for them. They lost the fight.
At all. That shit never worked.
Yeah. And they don't want that to happen again. That's why I think they don't want Errol Spence. I think on any given night I think Errol Spence could beat Crawford, and on any given night I think Crawford could beat Errol Spence. To me, that is a 50-50 fight. That's a good fight. Even though I would give Bud a slightly better chance because I think he's the better boxer. I think Earl's a tough guy too in his own right. So
Yep. Yep, and Ross Clyde is
they-
right. Ross Clyde is right. He goes, Porter lost to Spence, then fights for a silver belt right after. Gotta love boxing these days. Shaking my head,
Yeah.
no doubt.
you gotta love today's boxing, right? Because you know we go back. We talk about 90s. We talk about and a name came up earlier, Arturo Gatti. I loved Arturo Gatti because every time I saw him fight, I knew I was going to be entertained.
Yep. And you knew that you was gonna see some action personification.
Yeah, and I knew when I saw an Arturo Gatti fight, I was going to see blood.
Yeah. I mean, yo, with that motherfucker, action was personified.
Yeah,
Action was personified with that motherfucker, boy.
I was guaranteed, right? It was going to be exciting. Win or lose, that guy was going to come and fight.
Right.
You know, and that's why I can't stand by today's boxers, right? Some of them are good athletes, some of them are good fighters, some of these top guys are young, right? Devin Haney, young. Not exciting fighter. Belonga, young. An exciting fighter, knocking out people. But what happens when he moves up in level?
Right.
You
Right.
know, like,
Right.
you
And
know,
this is what I'm saying. These guys should take their time fighting. Like,
yeah,
their levels. You got it. Like Berlanga, right away.
Yeah.
He called out Canelo. My dude, you get in there with Canelo. Canelo's gonna wash you right now because you don't have that skill. You don't have that longevity in your skill that has given you experience. You don't have that. You don't have a pedigree to shit, bro. And this is what I mean. Like, so all I want for Berlanga to do is fight a little bit more, bro. You know what I'm saying? Learn how to box a bit more instead of just going in there relying on your power.
yeah.
Because
Just
what
move,
happened to Wilder? You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? He should have gotten some boxing in there. He didn't. He didn't box. He just relied on his one hit a quitter.
yeah, yeah. Just move up. Even just move up on levels. Fight
Yeah.
fight a better, better Catham opponent before you even call out Canelo. Like, don't go looking for the money fight too soon.
Right.
Because you're unproved, and in that aspect, you even haven't knocked out anybody of any significance.
Right. Exactly.
So
this was
there's
my
levels
point.
to this.
This was my point too, Brian. I'm sorry. This was my point too. Let's just say Berlanga fought a Canelo. He hit Canelo with his best shot. Canelo just walks right through it. What is that going to prove? It's going to prove, bro, you had to learn how to use that power. You know what I'm saying? You probably didn't. You probably didn't.
Yeah.
You know, Canelo's callous like a motherfucker, regardless he's on whatever the fuck he's on. I mean, you know what I mean? You got to understand, like there are levels, man. Bodies need to be calloused on the way up. Like, you know, there are certain shots that you're going to be immune to because of the simple fact that you either rolled with it or you're just hard. You just calloused from the fights that you've had that brought you to that point of being punch resistant.
Yeah. There's right. The one thing's always said in boxing, there's levels to it. And when you get to that elite level, that's when you show who you really are. So, we don't know what Belonga has because he hasn't even fought anybody even below the elite level.
Right. But at the same time, right now, we can't ask too much from him either because he's just starting out. So to put him up there as well, to graduate him, you're asking for career suicide.
What he is an exciting talent. That's how I see a lot of these younger fighters, right? Teofimo stepped up, but he did it the right way, right? Because before that, there he fought Nakatani, right? And then he wins that fight. That was a good hard fight. That tells me he can go 12 rounds. He's got good stamina, and he can deal with an awkward opponent. Then he goes and he smashes Richard Comey, basically just smashes him. And then he comes in, he fights a lot of people's pound for pound. He wasn't mine. He was number 2 in my pound for pound list. But, a lot of people's pound for pound fighter in Lomachenko. But he did the step up the right way because he already tested himself. He proved he could beat a good champion in Comey. He proved he could beat an awkward opponent in Lomachenko. So there's levels to this. And each time he was stepping up in class. And sometimes the fighting, that's all we can ask. Just step up. These young guys are looking for it too soon. I'm not Devin Haney's biggest fan because I think he bores me as a fighter. I think technically he's very good. I don't know about his power. Shakur Stevenson's looking to fight the winner between Herring or Kyle Frampton. You know, I think technically he's great. A lot of people are talking about him getting in the ring with Bichette.
Ugh.
I think right now Bichette will. I think Bichette. I don't think he has the power to keep Bichette off him. So,
Look. Let's all be real here. A lot of these young fighters aren't even supposed to be having straps.
yeah. That's
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're not really supposed to be having straps right now, but you know, the era is what it is. You know what I mean? We have to accept it for what it is. And I can do that. A lot of us can do that. We can accept this era for what it is and how it's going. But the problem here is when you got the fight fan making other fight fans like hate, like, okay, we're Wilder, right? At one point we liked them, right? We liked them, but then what happened? When this fight fan shit started coming on, we started hating him because of the fight fans. And then same thing with Loma. They started putting, you know, the Loma's extreme fight fans started putting themes and topics and crowns on Loma, and we were like, yo, what the fuck? Calm down, right? Same thing with Anthony Joshua, same thing with Fury, same thing, right? And this all, I mean, it's a long time in the sport, but since the Mayweather era, the Pacquiao era, ever since then, all the way to now, bro, it's been the same formula, bro. It's been the same formula. People being called great, you know, when they're not even close to great. You know,
sorry. I was on a live on what the might have been Boxing Day. That was D Jefferson's live, and I don't know the name of the caller calling in, right? And this guy basically said Tank Davis is a Hall of Fame fighter. You know, and right, I had to mute my mic. I had a spare phone that was on there. I recorded it. Me laughing to that bullshit. I put up a freaking video of how this is how I feel about that bullshit, you know, basically. You know.
Hold on. So he said that Tank Davis was Hall of Fame status.
And this guy then when we asked about the tough fights, Tank Davis, why would he take that risk? And I said, my thinking to that is, how can you be a Hall of Famer if you don't take risk?
That's you know. See, this is what I mean. This is exactly what I've been speaking about for years. I knew this was coming. You know, when I look at Tank Davis, when I look at a lot of these guys that got straps, like I said before, a lot of these guys, we all have to agree, they don't belong with any belts right now. They're still supposed to be having fights against each other. You know what I mean? And these guys don't even fight each other again. Like, you know, if they do, it's like with the Porter and this Porter, because you know that's going to happen again, right? The Porter and Errol Spence Jr. It's going to happen again. They're gonna throw him in there just because Sean Porter thought that $1 million during a fucking outbreak and where everybody's not really making that much fucking money, it was too much. Meanwhile, he got $2 million to fight a champ, right?
Yeah.
Because and on top of that, people are not understanding, oh, but it was $1 million more. Yeah, because it was in-house. This fight wouldn't be in-house. See, people are not looking at that schematic either. So this is exactly what I mean about that fight between Errol Spence Jr. and Crawford. It's never going to be made. You know what I mean? And especially with a Sean Porter, it's never. Look, any PBC fighter, it's never going to be made with Crawford. They know the danger Crawford holds.
Yeah, that's it. They built a great welterweight division. Well, not a great one because if we look back at some of the welterweight divisions, this one doesn't compare. But they built a very good welterweight division between themselves.
Yeah.
And Bud Crawford is on the outside of it.
Yeah.
And they're like, and he's probably the best of the lot, right? He, you know, I think his hardest fight is Errol Spence Jr. I think he beats Danny Garcia. I think he beats Sean Porter. You know, I can see him, you know, giving those two guys a tough night each and every time. And I think his hardest fight is Errol Spence Jr. But I think he can beat Errol Spence. This is where I'm coming from. I think technically he's just brilliant. I love Bud Crawford, you know?
Yeah.
I think he's a brilliant boxer.
Look, the reason why I've lost faith in Danny Garcia, because right now, Like, let's just say if Danny Garcia really wanted to come back on some real hard shit, on some real, then you know what? Why don't you get that Bud Crawford fight on? I mean, it's years in the making anyway, because you guys got a solid beef since the amateurs. So why don't you guys get that on?
Yeah, I'd like
People
to
will
see
pay for that. That's number one. Number two, like you said, it would also cross. It would also cross the bridge. What's up, Coach K? What's going on? Welcome. It would also cross the bridge. It will also
Yeah,
cross
but
the
once
bridge from
Yeah, but then they make the bridge first. This is my point. Once they make that bridge, and once the show can be done, then it's easier to make that fight. So this is the excuse.
right.
So we had to put it. Where do you put it like that? That's the best. That's the best way I could put it. They have to make the bridge,
Yeah, that's it.
cross it. And
it.
once they cross it, it makes it easy. They don't have the excuse after that.
Right.
To duck that fight. So, I think it's easier for them to make fights on house, and they're going to keep doing it. And then Bud Crawford, Bud Crawford's going to get the, what do you call it? He's going to get the shaft.
Yeah.
Basically, he's going to get the right. There's one way he can. There's one way he can entice Errol Spence Jr. or someone else to cross that bridge. He grabs Manny Pacquiao's title. He goes fight Manny Pacquiao.
Yep. But not even then. Not even then. Not even then. You know why? Because they will. Let's just say he dominates Pacquiao or he beats Pacquiao in a hole. However he did it. That's gonna push them and scare them away even more.
Yeah.
They're gonna be like, "Oh, hold on, he beat Pacquiao. Chill."
Yeah.
Then they're gonna they if you've noticed, they threw Sean Porter in the middle.
Yeah.
So now, next year, Crawford has no fight just yet, and neither does Spence Jr. Who wants to bet me right now that next year you're gonna get a fucking Spence Jr. Porter too? Who wants to bet me right now?
Probably will.
Who wants to bet me right now?
I'm not denying you, Jedi. Probably.
No. I'm saying anybody, anyone. Not only you. I'm not singling you out. Anyone, because this is the scapegoat. Sean Porter's the scapegoat. If people don't see this by now, I don't know what to tell you. He's the scapegoat.
Yeah. 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 That's why they're not gonna make that bridge, because. And look, who's going to get?
I wish Errol Spence Jr. was in Top Rank. You know why? Because Errol Spence Jr. would be fighting harder.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Here's the thing, right? With this, right? And I said, I'm talking about this bridge. We could put that pressure on these guys to fight each other. The fact is, we don't know who's best until they do fight each other. And this is right. Boxers, it just not fuck. It used to be the fact that, not the fact that the titles were important, but who you fought. That's where this older generation was judged on who they freaking beat.
Right.
And it used to be pride to fight the top fighters. These guys now, these young guys, they're getting too much money too early, too quick.
Yeah.
And they're getting straps too quick. And they think it's easy.
They're getting all types
and
of
this
titles.
Is the general, it used to be you had to freaking work to get a title. That's not prevalent today.
Yeah, it's not. It's it's funny because these fight fans and the fighters themselves, they think that their shit is like a smooth piece of paper, right? But it's not. The shit was. It looks like a third grader just crumpled you. It's nothing smooth with this era here, man.
Yeah.
I don't understand why we actually have the right, and I wish we didn't, but we have the right to sit back and say the past eras were better than this era. And it's a fact, bro. It's a shame, but it's a fact. And it's like if fight fans and uploaders and everyone else want to be mad at me and you or anyone else for saying this, you got to look at the first thing here. If if you're gonna say anything to anybody, you need to talk to these fighters who aren't fighting each other. You got to talk to these fighters. I don't want to hear nothing about, oh, but it's the look. If speaking in your logic, right? Not yours, Brian, but I'm saying in the whole, in general. Speaking with these people's logic that like to say, Bob Arum ain't trying to make fights. How many times did Bob Arum try to make this Spence Jr. fight? Bob Arum just tried to make this fucking Sean Porter fight, and they didn't want it. So if you got two fighters from that stable saying no, and throwing every excuse in the book, what does that show you?
Yeah. And
so you guys can't go out there saying Bob Arum ain't trying to make this fight when all he has been doing is trying to make these fights.
Yeah. And who's getting the shaft here? It's Bud Crawford. He's the one people are saying, well, he's not trying to make the fight, right?
Right. But
every time I see them trying to go over to PBC, they always come up with an excuse not to get things done. So and people are looking at him, well, he's not trying to make the fight. All right. I've seen over the last couple of years, I've seen Uncle Bob, I'm going to call him Uncle Bob. I've seen Uncle Bob go in and try to make the fight happen. And tell you the truth, at the end of last year, I just stopped wishing for it because I knew it was going to be impossible to make. And tell you the truth, I really don't want to talk about Errol Spence and Fing anymore because I'm sick and tired. Until that fight's made, I just really want people to stop talking about it because it keeps pulling me back in.
Yeah, I just don't want to talk about fighters that really aren't doing anything. You know what I mean? I really don't. And if people are gonna say, "Oh, Terrence Bud Crawford ain't doing nothing," no, he's trying his best. This is a different case here. See, when you get shut out by promotions, right, and their fighters, because they did say they were shutting out the WBO, right? So if you shut out the WBO, which is the title holder, who's the title holder? Who's the champion for WBO? Terrence Bud Crawford. So now if you so it's not really the WBO you're shutting out. You're shutting him out by way of WBO. So if you're doing that, goes to show you, bro, you guys are chicken shit, and Errol Spence Jr. is on the wrong side of the street. If you're really saying that you're like terrible Terry Norris, if this is how you model yourself after, this is what you want. If you're saying that I'm undisputed, if this is what you're saying, then why aren't you crossing that street? Why have you made a street? Why have you guys made a street? Meanwhile, Uncle Bob and Terrence and everybody else over here has not made a fucking street. Lisa Bales, what's going on?
Yo, Lisa Bales, first queen of boxing. Can I say that too about Wilder and Anthony Joshua?
Yeah.
Well, if they had a problem with back then, if they had a problem with the WBO, do you think that might have been a reason the fight didn't happen? Because AJ had the WBO title belt?
Right.
So they might have ducked that bullshit as well.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just like these Wilder fans. Oh, he fought old Vladimir Klitschko. How come Wilder didn't? He fought Anthony. I mean, he fought Charles Martin for the IBF. Exactly. Why Wilder didn't? Why Wilder didn't do a lot of things that AJ didn't do? Because Wilder does not and is not in the same caliber as AJ. Number one. Number two, AJ has a much, much better pedigree than Wilder, which you can draw the conclusion to. The reason why Wilder and everybody else didn't want this fight with AJ was because they knew AJ was going to fuck him up.
Yep.
Now, once again, with this Andy Ruiz loss, he was in between three motherfuckers. And those three motherfuckers were Big Pharma Miller, Luis Ortiz, and then it was Ruiz. So when you're going in between those, those three right there, you don't even know what style you're preparing for.
Yep. And don't forget, I forgot what I was going to say there. My brain just went. Don't forget about what I forgot. My fuck, I was going to say something there and it just left my head.
It had to do with Anthony Joshua and
I was more to do. Deontay Wilder was dealing with Spilka. Povetkin is a better win in Anthony Joshua's record than anybody Wilder has.
Mm-hmm.
By a country, that's what I was going to say. By a country mile, you could put Povetkin in the style. He beats everybody on Deontay Wilder's record easily.
Yep.
The quality of opponent Anthony Joshua's faced is superior in every single way. Even Andy Ruiz. Andy Ruiz is better than Luis Ortiz.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that guy can take a punch.
Yeah, I mean, it's not only that. It's like, you got to understand, man. I mean, look at the route Ruiz is going. So now Ruiz is fighting who? White?
Yeah.
Right? There's going to be a White Ruiz fight for 2021.
Yeah. Look, that looks good.
I got my money on White. Now, if White doesn't fuck around and because remember, this is why he got knocked out by Povetkin. He got too comfortable.
Yeah. Yeah, no. Yeah. Yeah, that is God's honest truth though. He was very comfortable against Povetkin, and then suddenly I've said this in numerous lives. If Povetkin don't go to the Hall of Fame, that uppercut should. That was beautiful.
Bro, he made his fucking head look like a Pez dispenser, bro.
Knockout of the year for me. For me, that was the best knockout of the year. I thought he was very comfortable. I think it was the fifth round, wasn't it?
Yeah.
He just looked, he was looking comfortable. He landed a nice right hand right before.
Bro, he moved out the way. That was like Mike Tyson-esque. He moved out the way and just came with that fucking left uppercut, like, wow, and his head just went up like a Pez dispenser.
Yeah. Yeah, you can see there he was well schooled in that. It wasn't a flick punch. It was something that guy practiced, and it came off for him. So,
that was a nice blast to the chin, bro. I was like, holy shit.
Beautiful. I remember watching that live, and I was like, fuck.
I see White fucking Ortiz up, King Kong Ortiz.
Yeah,
I really do.
I think White beats the shit out of him. There's another guy Anthony Joshua's beaten. Like we talk about Anthony Joshua and his resume. Anthony Joshua is a top resume. Like absolutely, like some of the guys he's beaten, walk deserve like a god.
Yeah, he's telling you,
like
it's look. I see it like this. Look. Ortiz has a chance, but he's old. He's already starting to turn his back. When guys come at him with hooks and shit like that, he's like hopping away with his arm out and turning his back. So he's already like his punch resistance left a long time ago.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think White beats him.
Yeah,
I think White doesn't knock him out like one punch. I think it's a stoppage, mercy stoppage by the referee.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that's pretty much how I see that going. 2021 is very good, and we got a great fight tomorrow. Ioka Tanaka.
Yeah. When is that? When is that fucking Ryan Garcia?
That's I think that's Saturday night.
This Saturday?
Yeah.
All right. And when is the Tanaka fight?
It's around 12 p.m. here. It'd be around 8 or 9 in the morning with your time. I'm not sure what time it is with you.
When, tomorrow?
Yeah.
Awesome. No doubt. I'll set the reminder.
Might be 4 or 5 a.m. I don't know where you can find it, but I'll text you anyway. I'll text you on Instagram, let you know when it's on here.
Man, crack streams.
Yeah. But it's on Box Nation here, so I can get that pretty easy.
Yeah,
I know a website where I can get that easy enough,
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I'll let you know when it's on. Anyway.
Definitely. I'll tell you right now, man. If I ever become a fucking millionaire, I'm opening up my own boxing promotions, kid.
Yeah,
I'm telling you. I've been saying this for years. If I ever come across millions, I'm gonna open up my own boxing promotions. It's gonna be called Come Back to Boxing Promotions. And I'm only gonna get rough, tough fighters that actually want to make their way up, bro. Not just want to, be handed victories and money.
Yeah, I think that's how boxing. Imagine if you're a young boxer and you're coming up, right?
Yeah.
You're 18, 19-year-old. You're touted as the next big thing. You get to 20, 21 years old, and you're basically handed a title by fighting another bum.
Mm.
You're handed the title. At that point, you think, well, this boxing shit is easy. And then after that, then you go around saying you're the A side everywhere you go. You make provisions to make sure that, everything goes your way in a contract, everything, and you fight bums.
Mm.
You don't fight the top fighters. And you think, well, this is easy. And then you got people questioning you, well, why aren't you fighting this guy? Why aren't you fighting that guy? I don't have to fight him. He has to come fight me. Make me an offer. And then every time they make you an offer, you reject it.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's fucking nuts. Salute. Chains with ice. What's going on? Chain with ice.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah.
That's how I see boxing today.
Yeah.
That they get it too quick, too early.
Yeah.
These young guys. And then they wonder why people are questioning their legacy.
It's fucking nuts. It's like I said, man, we all know who to respect. We know how to respect the sport. And I just want people to do the same thing, and just use focus and use your observations on these fighters and the situations that they're saying they're going through, and you'll see right through the bullshit, bro, like most of us do. Because for people to go around and to say, okay, Errol Spence Jr. is pound for pound, I don't believe that. It's impossible. It's impossible when his inactivity has kept him away from that. Just because he fought, on the way out, he fought a Mikey Garcia who was about 2 weight classes below him. Okay, boom, he won that. Then he comes back and beats a Sean Porter. How is that making him pound for pound? No. That's what I'm saying. The same way they had Andre Ward pound for pound when he was injured for a whole year and a half. Remember that? Yeah. But yet, Kovalev was what was he, undisputed at the time, right?
Yeah.
And
can I even question that, right?
Yeah.
How can you be pound for pound when you might not even be the best in your own division?
Oh shit.
That's he mightn't be. He might be. He mightn't be. We don't know because he isn't fighting supposedly number 1 or number 2 in his division. That's Bud Crawford.
Yeah.
And then they've got people calling him pound for pound.
Yeah. And in that situation, I don't think it's subjective at all. I think it's a fact.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So, yeah. So I don't think in those circumstances anybody should call a fighter pound for pound.
Mm.
When there's even question in your own division, someone might beat you.
Exactly. And what's funny is that word, right? If you break it down, if you break down that saying, pound for pound, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't think that should be even said in boxing anymore. I think it should. I don't think it should be said in UFC anymore. It should be said only in full contact sports where you have weight classes going up against different weight classes. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because that is the only definition to me as a human being making sense, sitting down, analyzing it pound for pound. The UFC, when they first started, did that once. That right there that tournament was pound for pound because you had a guy in Royce Gracie who was like a welterweight, which was like 147.
Yeah.
And at the end of it all, he went through all these big guys, and at the end, he fought some big ass sumo wrestler. That's being pound for pound, where your poundage is going up against other poundages. So and other weight classes that you've been up to, you are undisputed pound for pound champion. This shouldn't be said in boxing because in boxing, it shouldn't be said anymore. We should just abandon this now. You know why? Because you can't go up in different weight classes and call yourself pound for pound. It don't make sense. It never did. You can't make an argument ever, pound for pound. You can't. So I think that pound for pound should be taken the fuck out of boxing, out of UFC, and just be put into the full contact sports where other weight divisions meet, like when lower weight divisions meet higher weight divisions. You know what I'm saying? Within a tournament. That should be that right there is totally that right there. You have to agree with me. Because think about it. Pound for pound. So if you got one poundage going for another poundage, so how is it that you got somebody in 147 being called pound for pound in 147, and then he hasn't fought everybody within that poundage or division yet?
Yeah.
right? So this is what I'm saying. That shit should be eliminated. Pound for pound should be used only when a motherfucker's going from a lower weight class to a higher weight class, or if a motherfucker decides to drop from a higher weight class to a lower weight class, but not just one, not just two, not just three. No, you have to go through a series of a couple of weight classes in order to do that. We could call Manny Pacquiao pound for pound. How many fucking divisions has he been through?
It.
See, that's the difference there.
Yeah.
You see that? That's what I mean.
Can I put it to anyone like the Manny Pacquiao today, of any active boxer, easily has the best resume. So how is he not pound for pound?
Yeah.
Easily today has the best resume of all active, before anybody gets it, not of all time, of all active boxers. Best resume. Manny Pacquiao.
Yeah, but you've got biases. You've got a lot of biases that, like, you've got racial bias going on with that, as well as other, with other fighters as well. You got motherfuckers with a racial bias. You got look, an agenda all around. It's just an agenda. Motherfuckers have an agenda with fighters. Like you got the Black Americans, support every black fighter. But then when the black fighter like Andre Ward comes out and says, you can't use me for that, fuck him. When Anthony Joshua is too light-skinned, but yeah, he's black, and you're not accepted, then how are you representing black fighters? You understand what I'm saying? Say to a Mexican.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I understand.
It's crazy.
I understand.
It's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy. It's like a lot of biases that don't belong here, just like the politics don't belong. Shit was never like this. If they ever made it into a race war or a race fight, like they did with Spinks and Cooney, that's different, because afterwards it was all over with.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Here's the thing, right? I love boxing, right? And I love certain boxers, and tell you the truth, in my mind, no race ever came into it. I like that guy's style. I like the way he boxed. I like who he boxed. I like who he fought. I like the fact that he was in tough fights.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big up, Mark. How you doing, man? I hope everybody's good, man. Happy New Year, and God bless you, my bro. No doubt.
Yo, Mark, what's up, man? And that's it, right? And tell you the truth, race never came into it with me, because I like fighters of all different. Some of my favorite fighters are Mexican, right? I've had. I'll tell you a fighter I like. I like two. I like Bernard Hopkins. I just thought he was awkward to fight against for anyone,
Yeah.
I thought he was a crafty freaking veteran. Another guy I liked was Winky Wright, a different type of style fighter. One of the best jabs splitters I ever seen.
And
that guy
defense, man. Winky Wright had awesome defense, man. That motherfucker's forearms they used to cover his whole fucking body, son. Yeah. He had the longest forearms in the world, son.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I used to love the way he boxed, right? I like fighters for different reasons. And tell you the truth, Conor race never came into it. Never did. Never did. I like Tyson Fury because, he's a loudmouth. Ignorant, can be serious. You don't know what you get with Tyson, but I like that. I like the unpredictability of him.
Yeah,
but when he comes to fight.
Yeah.
Like I like fighters for different reasons. And anyone, and I understand, right? I've never really been into nationality when it came to fighting.
Yeah.
I always fought just say Bernard Dunn was fighting. I always fought like if he was going to get beaten, I always would say, he's going to get his ass whipped. You know what I mean? Steve Collins probably be the only one.
Yeah.
I was very young when he was fighting.
Yeah. Yo, that's true.
That's
Sanctus, you're not lying, brother. He says can't be a boxing fan without having a Mexican as a favorite. That's so true, bro.
Yeah, one of my favorites is Marco Antonio Barrera. Grew up watching him. He was my era. Him and Eric Morales. I don't think how you could put one without the other.
Yeah,
those two are two of my favorite fighters.
Yeah, man. What's up, Mark Parisi Jr.? What's going on, my bro? I'm gonna give you a ring later, bro. I gotta talk to you. So we're gonna talk later, brother. I got you. Yeah, man.
I got to head off and on here.
Yeah, I'm gonna end the live as well, man, guys.
Yeah.
I just wanted to come on here and talk to you about the Sean Porter, and we went a little deeper. So I hope you guys enjoyed this live. Everybody, yes, just like the first lady of boxing talk, the queen of boxing talk, Lisa Bales. Please hit the like button if you're new on here and you like what you saw. Hit the subscribe. You know what I'm saying? And otherwise than that, man, I'm your boy Jay Cotto, along with Brian Hawkin, telling the truth within the sport of boxing and life itself. God bless. Stay vigilant. And I'll be seeing y'all tomorrow at 9 p.m. for the exclusive midget spinners special, New Year's special. That's right, the midget spinners New Year's special. So the Dice Man will be here. So we're gonna go over some new spectacular midget photos, exotic midget photos and stuff. So come along tomorrow, 9 p.m. here at the Boxing Jedi's Temple for the midget spinners New Year's special. Otherwise than that, God bless, stay vigilant. Peace, guys.
Peace. Have a good one, guys.